The next episodes are significant in the life of Cormac Hayes, and as a result of things you will see, he is forced to make some big decisions about his life.
Do the script writers tell you before the stories, the eventually end of the stories on Grey's Anatomy?
No, they don't really tell me the end. They tell me bits. I'm like you guys, you know, I never necessarily know what's going to happen next. But they tell me a potential framework for the season, potential way it's going to go. You know, there's a relationship there. Cormac and Meredith really have a connection and have a relationship, but timing is always their problem. But who knows? Maybe the timing will be right, or maybe it just won't. So we'll have to see.
What is the secret of this longevity for you? How come it manages to hold out for so long, despite people's tastes are inevitably changing during the years? What is the secret of this longevity for you?
I know. I mean, if I had that answer, then I could make 10 series and they'd all go for 20 years. I don't know. There's something about these characters that just draws people in. I think the life and death circumstances that they go through day to day is definitely part of it. The relationships between each other are significant, and they're hopefully reflective of the real world in some ways. So maybe people can see a lot of their own lives in these characters.
Curiosity moment. Is it true that you have doctors in your family?
It is true that I have doctors in my family. Yes. There are 1, 2, 3. I think 3. Yeah, 3 doctors in my family.
Oh, great. What is their approach while you're talking with them about Grey's Anatomy?
Oh, they're very supportive, but I think they're all happy I'm not a real doctor. But they're very supportive. And I have actually, with a couple of them, I've had interesting conversations about real cases that they've had and how they've dealt with it. And one of my friends is a doctor as well, so I was sending him messages asking him about certain procedures and technical language and technical things.
Did you have informed yourself a little bit about some notions of medicine to prepare your character? Have you done any medical research about incisions or organs? I don't know it.
Yeah, well, whenever I have a procedure coming up or a certain case that I'm dealing with, I'll research it. I'll go and look at what it is. I'll understand it as best I can, or certainly the procedures. I'll spend a lot of time looking at the diagrams, or you know, YouTube is very useful sometimes just to really see what it's going to look like. So yeah, I like to feel like I know what I'm talking about or know what I'm doing, certainly when I'm in the OR scenes, because they're difficult scenes to film as well. So and they pay so much attention to detail so that we really look like we know what we're doing, and that the medical aspect of the show is reflected really. I mean, I think it's a really amazing part of the show. It's so well done. The attention to detail is incredible, and all the medical advisors we have on set are just amazing.
What is your relationship with Italy? You have an Italian wife, so I think it's wonderful.
Italy for me is my favorite place on earth. It's heaven. Nel mio cuore. I'm hoping that soon we will be able to come back to Italy. I'd like to live in Italy. I'd like to work in Italy. Gabriella is working very hard, preparing a lot of things for Italy. So hopefully some of those will materialize, and we'll be able to spend a lot more time there, because for me it's heaven. I just think Italy has everything, and I love being there. I feel very, very at home when we're in Italy.